Lim Kwa, the Vice President of Mavia, Encik Roslan Rusli, the Deputy President of CAM, CAN, Encik Hamidun Ramli, the Deputy President of Makati, Ms. Darshan Kaur, the President of AHIM, Professor Dr. Lucy Lang Chai Si, the Consultant Pediatric Intensive Care Unit, University of Malaya Medical Center, sponsors of F&B from the participating hotels and suppliers from the marketplace. General managers from Neon Farm, we have got Mr. Marco from Malacca, who's come all the way from here. And of course, Mr. Anthony Sebastian, who is now going to go to something exciting down south. Have I missed out any other managers? General managers, thank you so much for coming over. Members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, our 15th Annual Charity Jam Session 2014 has been kindly hosted by Mr. Ian Hurst of Bathurst. I think all of you should know him since he spent his last years, a couple of years I think back at the Saudiana. So a very warm welcome. Thank you very much for taking your time to be with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, in the spirit of sharing and giving, the Malaysian Association of Hotels, that's MA, the mother of all associations for the hospitality industry, the Malaysian Food and Beverage Executive Association, the Malaysian Association of Coffee and Tea Innovation, the Chefs Association of Malaysia, and the Association of Housekeepers Expertise in Malaysia. Together with Best Western Dua Central, the co-organizer and host, we are all set to get things going on the annual jam session on Saturday, the 6th September at Hugo's on the 6th. Without further ado, just let me give you a brief insight to the history of the jam session. The inaugural was held in the year 2000 at Uncle Chili's Hilton Petaling, and subsequently in 2001 we moved the venue over to the Hyatt Saudiana, now the Saudiana. And ever since then, 7 events have been held continuously because of the commitment and the support of that management, that's the Saudiana or the Hyatt Saudiana. Now we are back for the 15th series of the jam session, and this is made possible, as I mentioned earlier, by the General Manager Ian Hurst's wholehearted support with his team. This is our commitment towards the continuity of giving support to the Pediatric Intensive Care Unit of University of Malaya Medical Center. Since the inaugural charity jam session, about 35,000 has been channeled to PQ. I've just been recently corrected that it's not PQ, it's supposed to be pronounced as PQ by Prof. Lucy. Am I correct? Thank you. PQ assists families from economically disadvantaged background whose children are referred from all over Malaysia. We shall hear more of this in detail from Dr. Lucy later on. Ladies and gentlemen, the 15th Charity Jam Session 2014 would not be successfully held without a wonderful team of sponsors and amazing partners. First and foremost, my sincere appreciation and gratitude to the management of Best Western Dua Central, the co-organizer and host for this year's Charity Jam Session. We would like to once again to thank Carlsberg for being the main sponsor. And the good news is Ravi has just said that from 25 barrels it's now gone to 32. I do not know why 32 and not 30. Thank you very much, Ravi. All F&B sponsors, hotel partners who have once again come forward, Dorset Grand Subang, Sunway Putra, the Pacific Regency, Saudiana, the Sri Pacific, Hotel Royal, and Awani Gold Coast Sepang. Our supporting partners, Food Aid Foundation and Buddies. Everybody knows Buddies. Ladies and gentlemen, organizing an event like this does not happen overnight. It takes months of brainstorming and preparations, and every intricate matter has to be looked into with the objectives of raising as much fund as we can. I would not be here today as the organizing chairman if not for the support of my organizing committee. Rest assured, we have the desire and the enthusiasm to make this the best of the series, but also with the passion that's within us, the hospital industry we want to give it back to the society. I would like to express my greatest gratitude to my organizing committee and to this friend of mine in particular, Sam Chair. Who was there from day one, and of course not forgetting the late Dr. Chin Wundung, the Deputy Managing Director of Carlsberg, whose pledge to keep the charity jam running is still being fulfilled by the previous and the current MD of Carlsberg. And for that, Carlsberg has given us a legacy that this will go on until such time that Carlsberg decides to keep this whole blown-up affair, including having all the other players in the market to jam in with us. Thank you very much, Ravi. My good buddy Ian Nurse, thank you very much once again. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hearts and spirit in giving, in sharing and giving, and making sure that this 15th Charity Jam session is really a memorable one. Thank you once again, and do not miss to enjoy the music fiesta in the 15th annual Charity Jam at the Hugios on the 6th of September. With this, I would like to conclude that it's been a pleasure to serve once again as the organizing chairman. No child shall knock it away. Remember that these are the kids that's going to be our next generation, and it's going to harm lots of positions in the industry altogether. So without further ado, I would like to now pass the mic over to Mr. Samuel Charles Weehy, the President, to deliver his message. Thank you. All the bands have been performing from day one. Some of the bands from the lineup. And believe me, these bands are not paying any. We're only giving them a token of about 5 coupons, and that's about it. Now, can you imagine that these bands that come on, stay down there, take the time off on a Saturday, and then some of these bands will also be rushing off to the next gig. So we would definitely have to sort of more or less give them a great round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. And now it's my pleasure to pass the mic over to Mr. Ian Hurst, the General Manager of West Western Dua Central.
Very good morning and warm welcome, particularly to Samuel Cha. I've been told to say sweetie as well. It sounds like sweet pea. Also to SS Raja, Organizing Chairman, Mr. Ravi, and distinguished guests sitting at this table. Names have already been mentioned. Colleagues from other hotels, general managers especially, members of the media who are extremely important to getting the message out today, and of course my associate team who are watching in the background seeing if I'm doing a good job. Summa Tang, it's nice to have you with us for the press conference of the 15th Charity Jam Session 2014. We are indeed honoured to be the co-organiser and host of this event, where the proceeds go to an excellent cause. For us, it's not just another event, it's an annual music, food and drink fiesta, which started in the year 2000 in the hope of raising funds, and proceeds go to Pediatric Intensive Care Unit, or PICU. I should say at this time that I have been privileged to be associated with Professor Dr. Si Lam Chai Si for a number of years, and Madam, it's a great pleasure to have you and to support you once again. So for us in particular, it's a great honor to put the 15th Charity Jam Session into play. I would like to thank Malaysian Association of Hotels, especially the organising committee of the 15th Charity Jam Session, the sponsors, co-sponsors, hotel partners and organising partners for your commitment to ensure the success of the 15th Charity Jam Session 2014. Having spoken to Mr. Ravi yesterday, I've assured him that our team will not let Carlsberg down and will certainly provide the best of the best that we possibly can do, because I know my fellow associate hotel managers will be watching me very carefully. And I sincerely hope, SS, that having done a fantastic job on the 6th of September, they will be lining up to show that they can do an even better job next year.
All right.
So really, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure Best Western are associated with this event. I personally have been associated with this event over 5 years in Malaysia. I think it's a fantastic opportunity to show what we can do. It really brings us together as an organization. And you know, we hoteliers actually are very charitable people. We have some of the most charitable room rates in the world. But certainly we do hope the press will pass this event through your newspapers, through your columns, and really get the support that this special association needs. All those lovely children who need your help. So we look forward to it, SS. Thank you for the privilege.